This program has been rated PG-21. Parental guidance is advised. Ladies and gentlemen, karibuni sana tena sana. This is Look Up TV, and of course this is Look Up Family Time, and we're broadcasting to you from Nairobi, Kenya. Na ukisikia Nairobi, Kenya, it's the capital city of Kenya. There's a guy who asked, is Kenya in Nairobi? That is basically how famous Nairobi is. Ingene remains to be my name, or in French you can simply call me Who. You got that right. PG-21, so kama wewe you are under 21 years. Kindly, we love you so much, but enda ulale. We need to talk to daddy and mommy for some specific reasons. We don't want to be called by some regulatory authorities for things that we said when you are listening. So watoto wakalale, baba na mama, tell a friend to tell a friend, post kwa WhatsApp group ya wazazi, tupatane nyuma ya hema. Nyuma ya hema ni hapa. Last time we were talking about sending back to sender. And reactions have been there because there is this lady apparently mwenye husband yake alitumwa kazi nje ya county ya Nairobi, ndo mdosi wake akatia huyu madam. Apparently the lady is turning out to like the boss simply because there is more money that is being sent by the boss to this lady than the money that is being sent from the husband side. Misoyo alisema hivi, be bold enough, stand your ground. Bishop Ben akasema hivi, draw a clear demarcated line, point to note. And in the house, of course, tonight, we have both of them. Kama kawaida, ladies first, men in front, Bishop Ben.
My name is Bishop Ben Musyoki,
Yes.
Kawa West, Nairobi. Christ, the Source of Life Ministries.
Yes.
The viewers, you are welcome again in Jesus' name. Amen.
You know, when every time Bishop Ben talks, I remember a lady called Sero. Mindy Akasoki, come I tell you something about the way I feel I love you. Canvas and music. Don't yoke, my friend. Oyo.
Yes.
How are you, Mrs. Oyo?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lord has kept you.
Has really kept me, as you can see.
And your husband has taken care of you.
Taken good care of me.
Ai. Mesikia hapo, ameongezea good care
Yeah.
of her. This mama, apparently, some reactions came through. You said, ladies should be bold enough and stand ground na wasi accept zile pesa. Right? Can you expound more? Then I give you some of the reactions that came through.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I said we need to stand firm as ladies.
Yes.
And I remember in our last show, Bishop talked about in this 21st century,
Yes.
millennium, we are supposed to be doing something. We are supposed to be engaged
Yes.
as ladies so that you have your own money. Hakuna kitu kizuri like enjoying your own money. My money that I've worked for.
Yeah.
And my money, our money that have been given by my husband.
Okay.
Not from any other body or
Okay.
any other outsider.
Okay.
So as ladies, if you are engaged, you are doing your own things, you are doing something, you have your money, I don't think you will be lured. And if you are lured, that one is last, as our bishop said.
Yes.
You have you are materialistic.
Yes.
And if you are materialistic, you are not going anywhere. Let me tell you have to be contented. You have to work because God's promises we work and he blesses us.
True.
Do something, you get your money and enjoy your money. This money that you are sent, you are given, it will reach a point that you will have to pay for it.
True. Nothing comes for free.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now when times comes, there is no way out, utajiondoa kwa hiyo mtego. you give in, and that is the time you shall have broken the commandments.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. There were reactions. I was waiting for you at least to tell these ladies that. Because guys, you know, the millennials, as they are called, these ladies, were 21st century.
Yes.
They've been saying, M-Pesa ikiingia, sending money back to sender is a story for another day. Because I don't think these young ladies are ready to do that. Na wanasema hata ikikuja ikuje ngapi, hakuna kurudisha, watadeal na hiyo maneno ikifikia hapo. What do you tell these as your advice was very nice, that do something with your life, my friend. Don't expect these handouts
True.
from men or body. She said body, I'll add busy body. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you remain to be your own person.
Yeah.
And values are created from the persona that you are. Bishop Ben, send money to sender. These ladies, because sijasikia mwanaume yote alisema alitumiwa pesa na mama fulani, but of course I know they're also there.
Yeah, they're there.
We have lazy boys, if I can say that.
Yes.
Yes.
Money that you have not worked for, it's a bit of the enemy.
Okay.
Mtego wa adui.
Okay.
So once you get money and you are not sure where the money is coming from, or the money is attached to something else. I mean, somebody wants to sleep with you and he is sending money. Actually, it is like this person is buying you.
True.
So the only difference between you na yule mtu ambao maybe amepanga na hapa chini, amepanga hapa, you know, kunaitwa koinange. The only difference ni kwamba huyo amejitangaza officially. Lakini wewe yako ni white prostitution.
Okay.
Yani umalaya mweupe.
Unaficha white.
You are receiving money and you know you will pay the money through your body.
Wow.
That is what we call white prostitution. And there's some married woman, respect yourself, respect your husband. And also men, respect yourself, respect your wife. Because there are also men that are receiving money, especially from not everyone, but single mothers.
Okay.
Here is a single mother. He lost maybe the husband several years ago. And it's true, we are born with the feelings and the emotions. Anazikia kweli, anahitaji mtu. Anataka mtu. Na kwa sababu mtu hapatikani, na Mungu amemujalia neema, anafanya kazi yako na biashara yako na pesa, anaamua endo I use my money to buy a man.
Okay.
Men, we should not be caught in this kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Mtu yoyote akikutaka na anataka kutumia pesa kama njia ya kukuwin, say no. That is where Mrs. Oyo is saying that this millennial woman, tafuta kitu ya kufanya. You don't have to get a white collar job. Get just a small business. Make some few coins. Ili ukipelekwa na mtu kwenda maybe kwenda kukula kuku, ukiona kuku inasunguka kwa ile kioo namna hii, unaacha kufikiria it is something special. Ni kitu ya kawaida na kuota ni shilingi 200.
You have a hotel.
Kuna bahoteli, kuna ni shilingi 200. Get yourself into a hotel and buy yourself some chicken and
treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Feel nice.
You don't need somebody to treat you. You can treat yourself.
So money shouldn't be a parameter to measure who you are. Or who you become.
Oh yes.
Because you should be your own person even without these things.
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
And that creates value. Hotspots. My friend, fast forward now. At least you two may lay down to rest. Let's now deal with the topic of the day. We're still on building relationships in marriage, and we talked about them in our previous program. And tonight, we're handling the hotspots. They are those things, mama atakwambia, don't touch this, don't touch this, don't see this, don't say this, don't smell this. Okay? And for you, there are those also demarcated lines, as he said, point to note, don't go here, don't mention this, don't do this, because you do this, kaboom. Okay? Bishop Ben, let me begin with you. Yes.
We are talking about also in-laws. The way a husband and a wife are supposed to deal with the in-laws.
Okay.
And in this case, we would talk about both families.
True.
The family of the husband
Yeah.
and the family of the woman.
True.
As married men and the women, we are not supposed to allow both families, extended families, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, to become intruders into your marriage. You should sit down together with your wife and agree. Are we going to allow your brothers, your sisters to come to our home? Are we going to allow your brothers, your sisters to come to the home? And in case they come, how many days?
Good, because I was coming to that. Because at the end of the day, it's nice to have visitors.
Yes.
But again, for how long?
Yeah.
You get?
They come. They come for how long? Because even from Genesis chapter 2, when we are talking about a man shall leave his parents and to what again he shall be joined with the wife.
Yeah.
And together they shall become one.
One.
They are start living, to cleave in order to become one.
True.
So if you marry or you are married and your wife is so much attached to her family that every week brother sister has to come, and in case they don't come,
She has to
anataka
go.
kwenda huko na akienda huko anaenda kulala na anatanganyana kumenyesha,
Wow.
that family will never grow.
True.
The same case, there are men that marry, but they don't understand that today I am a married man. They are so much attached to their parents, to their brothers, to their cousins, to an extent that a man can buy a plot. The woman is not aware,
Yeah.
but all the brothers,
Are
they
aware.
know. They know that family will never grow.
Wow. Okay, because in this situation that we are in right now, it's jobs have been lost, and Nairobi as it is, we had a lockdown.
Yeah.
Guys couldn't go up country.
Yes.
Landlords were locking out people, and now guys had to move. If you have a permanent place, which is yours, you find that now the in-laws, you become the rescuer. Okay, you are the guy who's bringing in these in-laws. In maybe such a situation, how would we come in? Because now I'm looking at a pandemic that doesn't seem to be going away soon, but at least now the borders have been reopened so they can go up country. But we had a good 42 days, right? Where no movement, no much movement was happening. How, for the guys who've been in that situation, how could they have maybe dealt with that?
Okay, it depends also on your earnings, because you cannot contain them if you cannot also contain your family.
True.
At the moment,
True.
depending with the situation, the current situation during the lockdown and the pandemic.
Yeah.
I don't know if now you as a host, you are in a better position to host them. Maybe my house cannot accommodate them for long. You see, it is a situation that is not really easy, and it needs a lot of understanding, mutual understanding, and we agree as a husband and wife.
True.
Now these people are coming here. Before they move in, you need to sit down.
True. And have
And
a very honest conversation.
Honest conversation, and you agree. Because there is a lockdown and it's 40 days and they have nowhere to go. We are going to host them for this period of time. And there are two scenarios. Maybe we have an apartment or a house which we can accommodate them with ease.
True.
But in some situations, we cannot accommodate them for that long.
Yeah.
And if you're in a better position, it's if you can look for them a room, or you can support them from a distance.
Okay.
If you're in a better position.
Yeah.
Actually, the best thing, if you're in a better position, you rather support them for that 1 month. You pay for them house rent. They have to hustle, of course, because you cannot do them for, you cannot do for
everything for them.
everything for them. So you can agree, let us support them, because the moment these in-laws are coming to stay here for 40 days, and we want to build our relationship, there are so many things that will be in a mess.
True.
Yeah.
One of them being quality sex.
Yes, of course. If the house is not accommodative.
Hey.
Yeah.
We need
And
real
we
time.
also have children, and we also need our freedom and our time. Our time.
Okay, taking this whole situation, let's throw it out the window. How much is too long? Like if your brother came to your place?
Now it depends from one family to another family. As Mrs. Oyo has just said, now it depends on how well are you to be able to stay with your brother in the house. Are you well able financially?
Okay.
Now does the house accommodate your brother? You understand? Number two, is your wife working? Are you also working? Because sometimes you find that your brother is in the house and it's like he demands attention of your wife, maybe to remain in the house so that he can be able to cook for him. The same case with your parents. Your mommy is there, your dad is there in the house. And it's like mama is not understanding that this is a career woman. She's working.
She needs to
They
work.
want, to demand all the attention of the wife. And in case the wife is not around, it's like tulienda huko na wakatuonyesha
Tuacha.
madharau. Wakatuonyesha huyo mama, akatuonyesha madharau, na kijana yetu mbeleni hakuwa hivyo.
And I think simply the reason as to why kijana wenu hakuwa hivyo in the first place, it's because he wasn't married.
He was not married.
Things change, eh?
Now the wife has come in and things have to change.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I would say now that for every family to be able to thrive, for any family to be able to grow, to have good time, for you to be able to concentrate on your family, on developing your family, I need every family needs some kind of, they need to be given their space.
True. Yeah.
That's the reason why men even vacate from their houses. Because moving from your lulo, where from your family, does not mean that in one way you are neglecting your family.
True.
You don't have to remain in the same compound.
Yeah.
Because many problems they come as a result of your brother ameoa, ndugu yako mdogo ameoa, nyinyi nyote mko kwa compound moja na mjatoshana kwa nguvu.
True.
Hapa kuna pigwa kidheri, mtoto ameenda huko, amekuja na chapati. Anaanza kuonya usiende huko tena, maana kila wakati nimba wanapiga chapati, your brother mtoto anaenda huko na anakataa kidheri ya nyumbani. Mnaona sasa?
True.
In such a kind of a scenario, you can't develop. You cannot grow.
True.
You cannot grow. So every family, families need to be given a space for their personal development, so that the man can be able to grow. The man can be able to concentrate on his family. Having said that, saying this, I don't mean that the man is not supposed to support his family.
Yeah.
But they should sit down and agree how much and to what extent are we going to support your family.
Yeah.
And even the other family from the wife's side, how are we able to support? Haujawahi ona kuna wanaume wengine wanaoa mtoto yao bagi na anguza makaramu kwa barabara, lakini anasomesa ndugu zake watatu na kazi ni wawili. Si mbaya kusaidia, but this is out of ignorance. This is lack of wisdom.
True. I think it's priorities. You have your priorities.
The priorities are not set in order.
Yeah.
The first priority of every married man, it is your immediate family.
Yeah,
your wife and your children. Then from there now you can, according now to ile uwezo Mungu amewawezesha, now you can extend your hand now to other family members, including now your parents, your brothers and your sisters.
Well said. Okay. So what's this other hotspot? These things, there are things utaambiwa usiende hapo, like don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. Don't do this, because if you do this, we are burning it down to ashes. What are some of these other things that the hotspots, as we call it?
Okay, we had talked about finances, being as an hotspot, being open. This is what we get, this is what we have. You plan and budget according to. And this one will help build your relationship. This is what your wife need to understand. You as a man, you need to be open. Many a times, men, they are never open with whatever they get.
Okay.
So as we talked about expectations,
do you think a lady will tell you what they're earning?
Vice versa, it's both sides. There are those ladies who can.
I just wanted to put the ground.
All right.
You are accusing us.
Yeah, it's true. Even ladies, they don't. Actually, ladies, na pesa yao, they don't. But you will see the action, what they do. Wise ladies who are committed to their marriage. I will not tell you, but you will see. The money I got, I've done something. And just to add on what Bishop has said about the in-laws, That is a very sensitive area that if you are not careful, many marriages do break. Or we are just there, but there is no relationship.
Yeah.
We are just in the marriage, but there is no relationship.
We just there.
Yes. Simply because the in-laws are there, or you are supporting your people, I don't know. I'm supporting my people, you don't know, as you said, I'm sending money. You see, that one will create a rift.
True.
So we need to be very careful while dealing with the in-laws, both sides. We are dealing with the in-laws. And you will find that it's always easy dealing with the in-laws from the lady's side. You can correct, you can correct them, but they will not take it. They will not hold grudge.
Okay.
But most marriages, they find it rough dealing with the people from the husband side.
Okay.
You'll find the brother is seated there with the remote. You want to clean the house, he's just there. He has become a boss.
Okay.
More than even your husband. So, as he said, you find that you are you are a career woman, you want to go to work, but he doesn't want to understand. Why are you leaving? You need to cook for me. So, these are some of the things that normally brings a lot of commotion in marriages or in families. And especially in-laws from the husband side. You correct, watatoka, oh, huyo mwanamke ni roho chafu, huyo ni mbaya. But you see, when I correct my people, they will not have any issue or any ill motive that, oh, I've corrected, but handling, and this is why we have to be very careful.
Yeah.
If it is a matter of correcting, you as a man, correct your people and tell them, this is my house, this is my wife, she is the custodian of this house. When you give full mandate in front of your people, you see, they will know, okay, they are one. But if I correct and my husband takes sides with their people, now I'll be left alone.
True, and I think this should go both sides.
Yeah.
Like if you go to your husband's place, he should stand with you
Yes.
in that premises.
Yeah.
Yes.
If your husband goes with you to your place, you should stand with him.
Yes.
So that these guys know that just you're here and you're here to stay and you're protecting your family.
Yes.
Right?
And many cases, husbands do not always have a problem or serious cases with the lady side.
Okay.
They always embrace, and if their issues are sorted amicably and things move on smoothly.
Okay.
It's normally, and many marriages, many families have suffered. In-laws, and especially from the husband side.
You're accusing us now. What
If,
should we
not accusing you, if the man, I'm not accusing you, if the man lean on their side, it is always a problem.
Okay.
And one thing you need to understand, this, I left my people. You know, you are still in your place. I left my people to join you.
I might have left as well.
It
and
is
we are in Nairobi now.
in an African setup, Bishop. You just leave your people and come to stay in your watu watasema umerogwa. Si ni ukweli? It is because it is not biblical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mimi nitoke nikuje and we become one.
But I respect women because they do things that I don't think we can ever do.
Yeah.
If you were working in Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania, it's very easy for the wife just to follow you.
Yeah,
and you start life there.
And they don't have a problem.
But I don't think she will start working in Uganda and you follow.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
No, she has to leave the job. But just to add on what my dear sister Mrs. Oyo is saying, I think every man should be wise enough to know how to protect your family.
Yes.
In this case, this is your brothers and sisters. You don't want to lose them. At the same time, this is your wife, and you want your wife to experience some form of, covering.
True.
I am married,
Protection.
I'm protected, protected by my husband. So what are you supposed to do as a man? Let your brothers know this is your wife.
Yeah.
This is your wife. Let the man know how to draw the line. As far as this point, up to this point,
that's as far as you go.
But as far as this point is concerned, you don't have to go beyond that.
True.
Because touching my wife, you are touching me.
Because you're one.
Because you are one.
My dear Kasioki, come I tell you something about the way I feel I love you. Hey. Now, let's proceed. You know, Bishop Ben, yani ananipelekanga huko sababu ya kewo. You know, I'm still learning Kamba.
Yes.
And some of the guys, when they're in their home places, and you've gone with your wife, as Bishop said, you need to protect this lady. But others think or portray this feeling like nimewaletea maid. Okay? You're taken to Ushago, or not even Ushago, or to the husband's place. And now, because you're this nice lady from Nairobi, umejifunga kaleso, and now you're doing everything and everything, anything
Yes.
and everything for these guys. And they're just seated, nasemanga, wacha kametoka Nairobi, wacha kachoke.
Acha tuone kama kataweza kubeba mitungi ya maji.
You can imagine, eh? Na wewe hapa Nairobi umezoea kufinya switch maji na kuja. What's your take on the same?
And with this millennium, right now, ladies also know their rights.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not married to his people. I'm married to him. But
And vice versa.
as
vice
Ruth
versa.
said, your people shall be my people. Your people shall be my people. Huh? Not
Animal
that
people?
shall be your people.
Okay.
Yes, it's both sides. It doesn't mean that now for them to know that I'm fully married, I have to be like a maid.
Okay.
No, you just do what you are supposed to do, what your conscience tells you are supposed to do and is right. You do it to your limit. The rest, I'm not forced. And I'm not forced. And I cannot do to please them. I do what I think is right. If you do things to please in-laws or to please people, I tell you utaumia. Utageuzwa ngamia ama punda. You do what is right. Vile ungefanya kwenyu, that is what you do. But not that as a maid.
Don't you want to have a good relationship with them?
That is not building any good relationship.
Okay.
Let me tell you. That is not building any good relationship. That is worsening because now you'll appear like a slave.
Okay.
I'm now becoming a slave. I do this,
So
and they are sitting.
basically, you're just acting because you become someone that you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, before tugeuke punda ama ngamia, we take a very short break. We're back in a moment. Yeah. Now, before to end the break, I have to mention this. Of course, look up Radio 254. You can download the application and enjoy sanitized music anytime, anywhere. And our newest kid on the block, Mudigi FM. Kehumo Geagotherema. That's French, if you know what I am saying. Ingen remains to be my name, or in French, you're right. We're back in a moment.